Okay, I'm just going to start with 30 drops of 1 molar hydrochloric acid into well number 1. Next, I'm going to take 3 drops from well number 1 and place it into well number 2. And put the remaining solution back into well number 1. Next, I'm going to take 27 drops of distilled water and make a 10% dilution into well number 2. I want to mix the solution, so I'm going to draw it up into the pipette tip a little bit and release it and do it a couple times. Next, I'm going to take 3 drops from well number 2 and put them into well number 3. Put the remaining solution back into well 2. Just like before, I'm going to add 27 drops of distilled water and now do a 10% dilution from well number 2's concentration. Again, I'm going to mix it by drawing it up into the pipette and releasing it a couple times. Now I'm going to take 3 drops from well number 3, add it to well number 4. I think you can now kind of see the pattern here. Here comes 27 drops of water again. Mix. Three drops from 4. Oops. Add to number 5. 1, 2, 3. So notice that the total volume is always 30 drops, and I'm always pulling 10% of the previous well's solution to add to the next well. So because hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, we can assume that just about all the hydrogen chloride molecules have ionized in solution. So if we can calculate the concentration of the hydrochloric acid solution, we can assume that that concentration is also the concentration of hydrogen ions. And from there we can calculate the pH. Almost there. And last one. Okay, so I've diluted my 1 molar hydrochloric acid 8 times for a total of 9 different concentrations. Next I'm going to add I think 2 drops of universal indicator to each one of these solutions, and we're going to see what color they each turn into. So this particular universal indicator is specifically for acids. It has a better sensitivity in the 1 to 7 pH range. So we can see that the 1 molar hydrochloric acid solution has the deepest red shade, and as we diluted, the color of the indicator began to change. So we have another red, and it transitions from orange to yellow to kind of a light green, and then from about 6 through 9 they pretty much look the same. And so we repeated the same procedure with sodium hydroxide and added the indicator and saw the color change as they occurred across the different concentrations.